Well, welcome back, you beautiful Spuds. Hey, thanks so much for clicking on this video and coming back.
Who are you talking to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
What do you mean? I'm talking to the lovely, beautiful Spuds that just clicked on my video to watch, my channel.
As you can see. What are we even doing anymore?
It's also my trademark.
Come on, this is sad. This is really sad. funny. But yeah, sure. No one cares.
Somebody's probably missed me.
You're
surely they've been waiting.
I'll tell you that.
I've been gone a long time, over a couple months.
Sure. Loser. Oh yeah. I don't know what you're doing. It's clearly not good.
Well, that's kind of hateful.
Okay.
Well, all I can say is, if you're still here with me, I have just random stuff I want to do. I kind of want to talk to you, fill you in, where you been. I don't know. This ain't like necessarily a TSA, but I guess it is. Just let you know where I am, where my channel is. I am very amateur. I know. I'm very amateur, so we're just going to get through this, and if you are there and you're watching, then just float with me down this potato stream as we continue doing what we're doing. Alright, so I am now on a slightly different form of audio. This is being edited in post of when I recorded this footage, but I am just so glad that you're back. It has been so long since I have made a video, and I just needed a refresher. Gosh, where do I even start? So it's been like 4 months, 3 months. Yeah, so I have been really working on I've been really working on my book that I released a couple episodes of. And as I'm just gonna, I keep pausing because I don't know. I'm not going to be showing a lot of this gameplay. I just replayed this. And I'm going to be honest, I'm thinking of really being spicy. Some stuff has changed in my life. I have now finally entered the new age of technology where I have high-speed internet, fiber. Well, my neighbor has fiber, and so I have access of his fiber, and I'm just really excited to see how my Twitch account could actually play out now. So I'm going to definitely, I'm thinking about twitching later today, but I wanted to, at least I had already recorded this. I hadn't played this game in a long time. I didn't realize, I should have, but Arcane Studios, they went on to play the other game that I put on this channel, which was Deathloop. I never finished it. I don't think anyone was watching it, but I did make a whole bunch of videos about Deathloop. I personally did finish the game, and I hadn't even made the connection that Deathloop was a future game that they had made after this game. It makes more sense now because like the turrets and some of there's just systems within this game that I just didn't make the connection. I guess I was just thinking, oh, hey, this is just another game that's kind of like, it's built upon some stuff that I've seen in other games. just did broadly. It's like, oh yeah, this is one of these kind of games, and they kind of no, this is direct. Like, same company made this, or at least a part of it, the Arcane Studio, and so it's nice going back because I loved this game when I played it the first time. As you could see, that I already had the other save, and it was awesome. I didn't realize you could do a new game plus, so I decided it had been so long to jog my memory. I just repicked another game, starting over scratch, and I picked normal. I got one of my buddies. He started playing the game as well, and he decided to challenge himself a little bit more, and he went hard. And he's struggling. He struggles so much more than I did. And I would have to say that I'm thinking about to Twitch. I'm thinking about maybe adding in some of these extra features of the survival mode. I'm probably not going to do great, but this will just be for twitching and having fun. I want to challenge myself. I'm probably never going to finish it, but I don't know if I can get some people to join and watch me. That would be awesome as well. So we'll just have to see how far it goes. I don't my record so far is I don't finish a lot of the things I start, and a lot of people don't stick with it as well, because I know what it is. This is a potato stream. The quality is in the title of the name, sadly, and this is what it is. But I think this game, and I'm not the first to say this, underappreciated. It did not get the money, the recognition like it, dummy words. You just pick whatever word you want, even though it's the wrong word. And so I would have to say, God, I'm rambling, but coalescing my thoughts, I'm going to just pause. But behind the scenes, I just going through when I do like sound bites or like talking that I boil down. I'm leaving this exactly how it is. You just don't know about yourself until you actually edit and you have to listen to yourself and all that. This is just for me. Anyone who's a professional does this so much better than me, but it is so, I've just never noticed how many, some of the ways I talk I hate, because I pause more than, I swear I'm having a stroke every other 5 seconds, because a lot of the times I just edit that out. I'll boil it down, but then I think that sometimes that does get, because I'm everything. I'm the producer, the player, the recorder, the script writer, and it's I'm not that great, as you can tell. But right now this is pretty easy what I'm doing right now. But I just wanted to reconnect with you. Sorry. And piece of fuzz on my desk, but so I've been working real hard, and this is going to be kind of I have no script. This is raw. I wanted to show this gameplay of me. Really, this is just a backdrop. I'm going to be honest. I like this game, but I'm going to start including the Twitch footage. I don't know why I changed the volume of my voice right there. But I'm going to be twitching, hopefully. I don't know how far it'll go, but I want to twitch this game on hard with the limited resources. I think it's going to be horrible. I want to struggle in a way that anybody who wants to join in and criticize me or give me encouragement, I'm probably going to do horrible, and I'm doing nothing that nobody hasn't already done before and not done better. But anyone who would love to join me on this potato stream and have a laugh with me, talk with me, all the Twitch stuff you can do, I'd love to see you and get your support. and I'm going to upload that on the channel. This is kind of just a placeholder. This is me showing footage of what I've already done. I guess I'm cheating because I've already had a primer to play it on normal again. And so before I play it on hard with the extra features of survival added on, I'm going to know what I'm doing before I start. So I got to, give yourself a leg up.
That's a you family tradition.
But
Breaking convention is in our blood.
since I've been gone, I've been living a really great life. I've been doing, just living, going to work, hanging out with my friends, spending time with my wife, playing games, working on my book. I have made so much progress. I'm in a loop. I don't make any forward progress, but with my book, I have now wrote about 75,000 words. The way I have it outlined and everything, I think my book is going to probably be somewhere around 100, 120, 160,000 words. So I feel like I'm, if not halfway, I'm getting there to halfway. I have taken a break slightly, but I assure myself, I've not gone this far to make it and write half a book. Now, again, this is a rough draft. This will have to be amended, fixed, and then as soon as I get it done, copyright will be included. I already know what I need to do with that, and it's crazy. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably nothing more is going to come of it other than me maybe spending some money and doing something. Maybe doing a Kindle release. I'd love to do a Kindle release. Something, easy. It won't have to worry about finding somebody to, spend on copies of the book. I can just digitally put it out there and, maybe $4.99, whatever is a reasonable Kindle price for a novel length size for a never before wrote first time author. I got to look into what the correct price would be. Cause I don't even, sure. I'd love to get, if this was something that people enjoyed reading and I can become, a first time famous author, I'd love, it's a dream. Just like this channel. If I could become more than what I am with this channel and actually have, thousands, if not more, of fellow beautiful Spuds in my subscribe to me, watching my content, I don't know, I'd have to rechange my outlook of like, what do I need to do? Can I do anything better? I think I can do something better. But, challenge yourself to the next step. Press the red button when you're ready. But yeah, so I've been really working on that. And I've had some good support and help with direction in that. I have an editor, one of my fellow friends. He's in college now. He's not going to college for language or writing, but he's pretty smart, and he has been giving me great feedback. And just he's been helping. I would love to. Hopefully, he was an avid supporter of my Twitch originally, but I stopped doing it because the quality was just horrible. It was garbage because I just didn't have internet good enough. I had internet. It wasn't dial-up, though. I don't even know if people know what that is. I guess if you're around my age, you would know. But if you are younger than me, and a lot of times I feel like the people, at least people that be watching my stuff, you're probably younger than me. That word may not mean nothing to you. I mean, you probably know. You get. I'm losing myself. So, book is one thing I've been doing. Other than that, I've just been, just doing nothing crazy. I feel like one of the things why I took such a long break from making content is I was doing, I was making my out and range shorts, and I was having fun with that. But I will have to say, I was kind of just feeling lackluster about, like, the last one I did. I had fun, but then when it was like, okay, let's make another one, I mean, I had so much footage, and I don't know, the slog of going through it's like, I just feel like, I've done it. I don't know if I have any more jokes about it. I don't know. So I decided take a break. I do want to eventually do another Satisfactory video, but I don't really have anything in the works for that. Continue talking, because in that, I think I'm just kind of showing my gameplay, and then I was talking about, like, parts about myself, and that, I think it was the last video I was talking about, like, what kind of music I listen to, and I have another part for that, because I have such, yep, nope, don't drink it, that's a mimic, yep, yep, such a good first introduction to the mimics. Such a good first introduction. I remember playing this. I'm switching. I remember playing this for the first time, and I knew nothing about the game. I don't know if it was promoted good or bad, but I hadn't seen any of the promotions. And so when it happened in the test, I was like, because I was kind of like, what is this game about? I was like, I have no clue. I played the game before it, the original Prey, and this isn't even, they bought the rights, they got the name and the IP, but, if you've seen any of the other videos by people that are better than me, you'll know very quickly that this is only a sequel by it being the name. Nothing about this is even close to the original game. And so, playing this, I was like, what is this? How does this have anything to do with aliens? And where's the other game focuses very heavily on, a very different storyline than this. And so, especially this part, I remember before going to the computer, I thought the game had crashed because dummy me, the first time this happened, the first time I played it, I remember I'm like, oh, the game restarted. And I didn't realize it was a part of the game that, like, you've been restarted. So I was like, until I started walking around again, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Things are different. And then you go to the computer for the first time, and you're like, that's not what it said the first time. What is going on? And then, of course, I'm not there yet, but, you go out into the hallway, and your mind is like, what? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I don't know if you could hear that on camera, but my stomach is making gurgling noises. I haven't ate anything, and the last time I ate was lunch, which was like 7 hours ago. So, you don't. But yeah, so, I really just, not alive no more. You get your first weapon. You meet January. This is good nostalgia.
If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
But yeah, this game has, like I said, replaying it, I didn't realize how much I loved this game, and The game is phenomenal, but I've never played Moon Crasher, which is the DLC. So my plan is to play that, and I want to stream that as well, or Twitch it. And I'm excited for that. But I do want to Twitch the survival one. I want to see how far I can get on survival. I want to see how many people I can get follow along with me on Twitch. And then, of course, I'm going to upload my Twitches on here. That was another big reveal. Because I remember thinking, oh, I'm going to go out on the patio. I was like, what does this have to do? Well, like, how am I fighting aliens? Am I going to get abducted on the skyline? And then you hit the glass, and your brain goes, wait, that was a room? Crazy. It's so good. Like, just replaying this did not lose any, like, even though I knew what was going to happen, kind of, like, almost all of the big reveals I remembered from my first play, though there's a couple things that, you know, it'd been years, so there was a few things I was like, I don't quite remember how this went, so it was kind of nice because I felt like I was relearning the game. Like, I was like, I don't actually remember how this go. Like, I know the end, and I know some of the side stuff, but, like, I don't remember, like, the in-between A and B, and I don't remember this, and God, I don't, but it was just, you know, so fun to play again. It was so fun that I want to play it again with anybody who wants to watch, or by myself. I'll just have it recorded in the reel, trying to figure out what to say at the same time that I'm playing. Because that is a lot different than a pre-recorded like this. I mean, though, this, I'm not correcting any of this. So, I don't know. I already had this footage, and like I said, it's been sitting here for months. Well, this is about 2 months old, I think, this gameplay. And I was like, I need to do something with it, and I want to replay the game on hard, and I need to play Moon Crasher. So that's where I'm at. Mimics. But yeah, I'm excited to play this again on Twitch. So I really hope I can. That's why this is like my, like, I don't know, like a buffer, primer, initial, like, I just want to get the word out with anyone can, you know. I have not a lot, but all of you are very important that are subscribed to me, and I appreciate all of you who are watching this, listening to this, and I would love to see you on my Twitch when I play this. If not the first time, each time that I do it, up until I get stuck and I can't go any further. But I'm really excited to be able to Twitch again, because that was something that I started. You know, my first video was Plague Tale 2, or Requiem, Plague Tale Requiem, and I'm a little sad about that, so I'm gonna deviate. You know, I was looking to see if they ever are gonna have any plans to make a third Plague Tale. And they say that it pretty much is done. They say that because the storyline with, what was her name, Armelia, and that I just lost respect for everybody right there. Or I lost respect in their eyes because I don't remember her name. But, you know, her and Hugo, I think Hugo was her brother's name. Again, I could be wrong. You know, their story arc kind of ends. No, it ends. And so, even though they give you that little teaser at the end that there could be a future, or, you know, something more in the future, the studio, they all say that collectively there's no plans at any point to make any more. So, I'm really sad about that. But that was my start. You know, I had a friend, and it was just kind of funny. That was the game I was thinking about playing. I'd played Plague Tale 1, and I loved it. And one of my friends came over, And he was over, and he was like, man, you should think about twitching. And I was like, yeah, like, at the time I had never done anything. And I was like, what do you even do? What is that? What do you do? What would be the point of that? And, he told me about it, and he's like, well, I could set you up. And I was like, I don't know, I guess. Well, sure enough, at the end of the day, I not only had a name, my Big Spuds potato stream, but, shortly, real quick, I was able to make me my iconic image on paint with my really, really good painting artistic skills that will never be increased in its details, because this is a potato stream. I do not stand for that too fancy of special effects. So my painting of my potato should floating down a stream should be good enough for this channel. But yeah, so he came over, set it up. The name just kind of happened on the fly, and I love it. I'm very proud. I'm very happy about my name, and then going with that. Oh yeah, this was creepy. Going with that, I would have to say I'm real glad that I'm struggling. This part jarring me out of my little story I was going to tell, but that was the first game I played. I say this reminiscing because I just got a notification on my channel from the YouTube people that my channel is now 2 years old. They still count it even if you've been MIA for 4 months, but I kind of missed my 2-year anniversary. Oh well. And 2 years ago I released my first video, which was Plague Tale Requiem. Sorry, blanked there, couldn't think of the name, had another stroke. Like I said, I do that all the time. I pause horrible. I don't know why. Anytime I'm thinking, it's like my mouth will just turn off, or certain words I say a lot. But yeah, let's see, what else? I will have to say, if you've made it this far, I would love to have, I'm plugging it in, I'd love to have a like. If you are new or have somehow been finding my videos and just have never committed, I would love to be a staple up on your subscription wall. If it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't hurt me. It helps me. I would love your subscription. I'd love your support. I'd love you to watch my stuff, but if I can just get a like and a sub, and I guess you can turn the cheek on me and never do. I don't know. I guess unless you got annoyed if you didn't watch my videos, but they kept popping up, I guess you could unsubscribe if you didn't want to see my stuff anymore. But I would sure love to see you again. And I always I'm so thankful for any support I get. I still can't believe that even after 4 months, either people just forgot to delete me. Ooh, hey, that was quick. I got lucky on that. I was going to hit that thing no matter what. I don't know if I really thought that was a mimic or not. You just kind of walk up to things. You're like, there's 2 of them right there. I'm going to whack one of them. And like re-looking at the game, it's so cool. You don't realize, but the game makers have been real smart. They have put items where they're in pairs, or items that are not pairs, but they're together. And, and it's so cool because they'll be right next to each other. And I'm hoping, I want to see if I play better on hard now that I have the experience of playing it once already. Freshly. I'm assuming I'll play, I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to do horrible. So I'm going to need you all to come in, see how bad I do, make fun of me, call me names, watch as I struggle over and over again, tell me to quit my day job or my night job, or I guess the gig, just quit, delete your channel, go on with your life. You were gone for 4 months, it should have been 4 years, maybe longer, 4 decades. I get it, you know. You know, I just got to lean into my strength. And if it's self-deprecation, I feel in my life, I know my limitations very well. So sometimes you just got to lean into them. I will always try to be the best version of myself and try to strive and improve and be a better me. But at the same time, I know who I am. So I have no problem being the butt of a joke because, you know, I get it. Let's see, what else? So we're already at, I don't know for you. For me, I'm at the 30-minute mark. That might not translate exactly correct for, because what I'm watching and then talking to you. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Bad. But I don't know if I want to make this too long. Especially, I don't want to show too much. I really just wanted, this is just like I said, a primer to get you enticed for me to play. Now, most likely, everyone who's watching this, I would like to see you there for my first play, but I'm horribly unprofessional, and I don't have a schedule. I don't know when I may try to play the same day that I release this or the next day. So I guess the thing that I'm thinking about right now is when am I cutting this, and then do I have enough time? See, that was a good place on them. They put 2 boxes there. I was like, which one of you was the mimic? Turns out neither of them was the mimic. Touché. Then I was like, okay, let's just hit the chair. Because I was like, something's the mimic. And that's what I really like about this game. And a lot of people have said before me is just, it does such a good job of, like, you never, it's not like scare, but you're always like, that could be a mimic. Or, like, the whole time you're like, I don't know what is going to attack me at any moment. Oh, I'm dying. And there's been moments when I was playing this that, like, I almost jumped out of my skin just because it happened so quickly and you're so underprepared in some cases where you're like, oh, there's nothing here. And then you're like, oh, no, I just shit myself. You know, so it's such a good game. Let's see. What else do I want to say before I get off of here? I feel like I'm at the end, and if you want to leave now, I get it. I'm almost there. So, let's see. Last thing to touch base with is so let's re-get my thoughts. So yeah. So my Twitch is coming back. It's going to be back. Hopefully the same day you get. Okay. So while magic of this. So probably the same day this releases will be the same day that I try to Twitch. It's probably going to be very low on, I doubt anybody tunes in to watch me, which is fine, because, and here's the thing, if you are watching this, that means that you've already seen 30, 40, whatever minutes. And so, other than this being hard with, a harder difficulty with the survival added on, I am going to be, for the most part, for the first hour, just replaying what you're already kind of seeing here while I was doing it. So that's kind of, but I still am going to do it. So I'm going to do it. If anyone's there, they can join me and we can talk why I'm doing it. We can talk, all that stuff that you do on Twitch. Hell, there's stuff I probably don't know. I haven't Twitched in over 2 years. So clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a man putting stuff out on the internet, hoping somebody watches it because, I don't know, I have an ego problem, even though I don't think, I just want somebody to watch my stuff. Because that's what everybody on YouTube is like, hey, look at me. I know you're doing stuff, but look at me. I don't know. So, with that said, I think I'm just I don't have nothing new to say. I don't really have any. I think my plans currently going forward. Here we go. I got a thread. I pulled a thread. Is to probably start doing more stuff on Twitch. I did play, and I've been getting into like what is that game called? Call of Duty. And like I've been playing the zombies, and I've been playing the Modern Warfare, and I definitely would love to do that. I mean, I'm not going to be great, but I would love to have support and somebody, if they want to watch me be horrible, because I'm going to die a lot. But I think that's kind of where I want to go currently. Is I'm going to continue to work on my book. And as far as my channel goes, I want to continue to just kind of keep you beautiful Spuds, wow, I can't talk, in the loop. And just keep sharing some of my gameplay experience. I have some footage of me playing Valhalla. I'm going to probably have to restart it again because I'm going to be honest, I played, I think, maybe 3 hours, and then I've just never picked it up again. I also have gameplay of Dying Light 2. I would love to show that to you. I think I recorded maybe 8 to 10 hours, and then after that, I forgot to record a couple times, and then I started recording again, so like, I kind of have a jump, but I do have most of what I've done recorded with some gaps. And I'd love to maybe show that, but I'm also, my one buddy is thinking about restarting, and I would love to just replay that again on Twitch. I guess that's kind of like what I'm saying now that I'm kind of piggybacking off of some fiber, and I'm hoping my Twitch quality is actually watchable, that isn't broken, because when I Twitched the first time 2 years ago, it was bad. Wow, I forgot that I was a wow. I just straight up, oh my goodness, I'm going to be horrible. I literally forgot I was a coward right there. I saw that thing, and I jumped back out of that tunnel, and now I'm just like, la la la, hey, let's go look. I'm going to look through the drawers again, because I'm not going in that room. Wow, what a coward. Now I'm just pretending like I'm literally just re-looking at everything I already had looked at, instead of going back in that room. Yeah, now I'm reading wow. It shows you who I am as a person. So, but yeah, I really want to start doing some more Twitch. That way I can engage with people, and of course it would make sense. I'm going to leave, that's the right word. I'm going to leave my Twitch account in the description or whatever that jazz is. You should be able to find my Twitch channel within this video somewhere. I don't know where it goes, but it should be in that description somewhere. If you click around enough, you should be able to find the link if you haven't already found me or know about me on Twitch. My Twitch has nothing on it, basically, because I did a little bit on it, and then I quit 2 years ago because even with being cabled, my internet was horrible. Even though I'm in a town, it's a small town, in a rural area, but it's a town. I have internet, actual internet, but it's bad. It's like, the internet I was getting was like anywhere from as low as 15 to as high as like 120, which isn't great. And right now, piggybacking off of my neighbor on Wi-Fi, I think I'm getting close to like 300, 200 at least. So maybe, I don't, and I may be able to make it better, reposition or something. But, it's going through the ceiling, and it's upstairs. So we'll see, it's, it's not like I'm going to buy fiber. I'm not a madman, no. But, but yeah, so I definitely think I want to do Twitch. So I'm hoping to do a whole bunch of more things in the reel, because I'm going to be honest, I think I'm losing interest in, like, I just don't have enough time. So, like, I'll record stuff, and then I'm like, okay, I need to go back, post, and, like, do stuff. And, like, I just would love to have on my YouTube, I'd love to be able to just already have, like, my engagement. I would love to be able to just show what I'm playing that's already been twitched. I don't know. We'll see. I never know what I'm doing, because I constantly don't know what I'm doing. So we'll just see what I do from here. I appreciate anyone who stuck with me this long. I am done wasting your time and mine. So I'm just going to end it. I'm over the 40-minute mark. So you beautiful Spuds, thank you for floating with me down this potato stream. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. No, I ruined it. I want you to have a great day, and then I tell you to have a wonderful day. It's been so long since I've done this. Darn, I guess I'm fired. Well, anyway, later.